Alright, hey there, we're going to be doing a overview of the Buchanan products for the torso and below, I'm going to say. You can check out my other video for the head products such as the conditioner, shampoo, face lotion, and face scrub. This one we're going to be talking about the body itself, or the body products. So here, you got your big ass bar of soap, as they call it. So as comparison, this is a Marlowe bar of soap. This one, it might be about a week old or so. So comparison to that, quite a big difference. So the tactical scrubber itself, this costs around $15. The soap normally costs anywhere from $7, depending on if it's on sale, or up to $12, I want to say, depending on like the scent, if it's like a popular scent. So the bars of soap, they do last a long time though. I'll do give them that, because I want to say my first bar of soap lasted me about 2 months, I want to say, maybe like a little less than 2 months, and that was without the tactical soap scrubber. Then I want to say the next bar, I want to say I put it into the tactical soap. I mean, it's a great concept, if you're used to using a loofah and you want that deeper scrub. This is good for that. So this is your softer side, and then your gray greenish is your more coarse side. So some of the complaints I have about it though is once the soap starts to get smaller inside, it'll kind of start to shift around and like roll over on itself. And then you got your tag here as well. I mean, it is soft, but it does kind of scratch you a little bit. But I mean, granted, if you're using the green side anyway, it's going to be a lot less scratchier than the tag. I don't use the handle, so that'd probably be good for outdoorsy stuff. But if you're just in the shower, I don't think you really need the little handle here. So this would kind of get slapped around whenever I'm using it and lathering up and all that. And then I've heard of some people complaining about on a full bar it being difficult to get it in there into the tactical scrubber. Because I think when I first started using it, I put a bar in that was maybe a week or two old, and it fit fine, and you didn't have any issues going in there. But like I said, as you keep on washing, the soap gets smaller, and then it just kind of diminishes and rolls around. And then I noticed down here just large soap deposits would just come pile up down here basically. And then so what I would do would be take the soap out, move it around, swap it around, so that way instead of just contorting or curving to the one side that it's always using, swap it around to help it prolong a little bit. But I did end up taking the bar out probably halfway through its life cycle, just because of, again, with the rolling and whatnot. I didn't really care for it too much, but I mean, it does work, for what it is. Like I said, if you need a deep scrub, this is, great for that. And moving on to the deodorant. So the deodorant I was a little skeptical about, just because, with men, you need, something that's going to work and, work all day, so you're not going to come back, smelling and whatnot. So I was actually quite surprised that this does, I would say, compared to the, I want to say, Right Guard, the 72-hour one that I use normally. But I've been using this and haven't had any issues, smelling at the end of the day or anything like that. As the antiperspirant, I can't really speak too much about that. I mean, because I don't think there's really an antiperspirant that works in general. But the deodorant itself, does smell nice. It's a little screw cap. And so at first I thought it was a roller when I first got it, and didn't really look at it too much, but then realized that the bottom portion here is your screw part to raise the deodorant part of it. So not a roller, and so it's just your normal whatever this material is that deodorant is made out of. But again, smells good. It lasts all day, and I think I've only raised it maybe once or twice, like a half a screw or so. So I mean, it's lasting pretty good so far. Since July 7th when I got the last box here. So I mean, I do enjoy it, but again, I want to say these go from I think they're on sale right now for $10. So 10 to 12 bucks. Is it worth it at that point? Because your normal deodorant's going to cost around 4 or 5, depending on which one you go for. So it all just depends on what you want to do. For the solid cologne, I do really enjoy this product. This one smells nice. I do like the beer smell as well. But this one I got on my first box, which was back in January, and there's still a lot of solid cologne in here. And I usually use it daily. There might be like a couple days that I don't use it, but it's very rare. So it's, again, definitely since January, and it's barely even gone down. So usually what I do, I just rub my finger and just rub my wrists and then rub the my neck to get some of the cologne on there. But yeah, so it's designed for for you to take it with you and not be a mess and not be too heavy as well. These run from, I want to say 20 to 25, depending on what smell you're going for. But this I do definitely think is worth it. I mean, because your normal cologne, you're spending probably $30+ anyway, and that's for a cheaper cologne. So 20 to 25, and again, it lasts a long time. So I do think the solid cologne is worth that money and investment as well. So the soap, I do think it is worth it. Because they do have some really good smells. I do like the more outdoorsy smells. Like the first bar I used was the campfire one, and that one smelled exactly like a campfire. So I did enjoy that bar a lot. And I think I've used, I think I'm on my third bar right now, and so out of 6 months, I've only used 3 bars. So that pretty much goes to tell you around that 2-month period is how long the bars were lasting. But yeah, so this is going to pretty much conclude the body portion of the Buchanan of what I've used so far. There are other products, but I haven't used them yet because I'm only mainly using the ones that I get from the supply drop box. I have bought a few bars outside of Buchanan from, I want to say, Target, and I want to say even Best Buy had some, but I don't remember if I bought them from Best Buy or not. But Target does have a really good collection of Buchanan supplies there, so if you don't want to order online, you can go to Target and buy some stuff there. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, let me know.